Hello, ladies. Good evening. I feel like whenever I'm recording meditation, the fan starts to pick up a little bit. So I hope it's not. If there is a little bit of a fan noise on your side, I do apologize. But sometimes I think it could be subtle enough, so it is almost like an extra shushin sound. So we say, good evening and welcome. Welcome to tonight's practice. If anybody is joining for the first time, welcome to the group. Great to have you here. And tomorrow, I did not actually check when are the actual hour timings for the full moon, but the moon is pretty full, and I know it's the 1st of April, but I'm not sure if it's Northern Hemisphere or it's meant to be here as well, because we are in front. But let's just suppose that even if we are a little bit in front of the full moon timing, we will bring the sense of that energetics into it. And normally with the full moon, it's about that sense of abundance and drawing in something that you would like to bring and enhance, so setting intention for the next cycle ahead, and at the same time giving yourself that maybe permission to let go of anything that can be recycled, repurposed, and let go. So for today's practice, I thought we can do a gentle body scan with intention setting beforehand. Feel free to be seated. If you feel like lying down, an overall body scan is a nice practice to do lying down. Choose the position that feels the best. Sometimes it's nice to lean on a chair, or if you are seated on a couch. And just allow yourself to arrive in this moment, right here, right now. A few people I've spoken to in the last few days mention a bit of a restlessness in the air, a bit of restlessness in the body. There's definitely a lot happening right now around in terms of the world, the environment around us, pending Easter break and potentially school holidays for some of you. Just allow yourself to give yourself permission to maybe leave anything external, whether it's at the door, whether it's at the foot of where you are seated. And take a moment to check in with the body. And quite often I like to start with maybe spreading the toes if you are seated, or if you're lying down, see if you'd like to just really create space between the toes. And if at the same time, same thing happening with your fingers, because I know for me, I always like to do both of them, because in some ways sometimes I feel like, because visually we can see the hands more. So creating space between the toes, between the fingers, maybe pressing the feet into the support underneath you, whether it's the floor, whether it's a mat, or any sort of something under support underneath if you're lying down. And gently notice the connection of the feet to the support underneath. And then starting to maybe release the weight of the body more towards the feet and towards the parts of the body that are connected to the support under. So maybe it's the floor, maybe it's a chair or an armchair or a sofa if you're sitting on. And if you have support, then maybe you can lean into that support for your back. If you are lying down, just allowing the whole weight of the body slowly transfer towards the parts of the body supported. And as you have the back of the body more and more supported by whatever is underneath it or behind it, see if you can bring awareness into the front of the body, and just take the breath with awareness. Notice where the attention goes as you are bringing the focus towards the breath. Maybe it's space underneath the nostrils, maybe it's the chest, maybe it's the abdomen. And today the attention towards the breath is very subtle, but see if you can scan the body and just allow yourself to maybe have a bit more spaciousness and softness in your belly. So notice is there any tension as you're trying to take a breath in. Just allow the muscles to soften. Allow that natural breath to take place with the belly soft, expanding on an inhalation, and gently pulling itself inwards on the exhalation. I invite you to take a moment and maybe create a statement or intention for yourself. Normally for the intention we're looking at a positive statement, so avoiding the ums or no's or nots. For example, it could be something: I am healthy, I'm calm, I'm growing. So anything that makes you feel that you are bringing something or enhancing something into your life that you would like. So if you haven't yet, then repeat that statement in your mind 3 times as a suggestion. Maybe you can imagine that that intention is being transferred like a little speck or a seed into your unconscious mind. And if you're visual, maybe see where it lands in the body. If you feel it in the body, maybe notice where that seed goes. And today, if you would like, I invite you to see, as we're going to be taking the body scan, see if you'd like to allow that intention or that seed to travel with your focus. And once again, it could be any shape or form. It could be a sensation, it could be a color, it could be the sense of the breath moving through the body. And we are going to start today from your right hand, from the right side. If you do not feel like doing the whole body scan, just allow yourself to breathe through and maybe notice that sense of intention in the body through the breath. Otherwise, we're going to start with your right hand. Imagine that you are holding that intention, or it's landing on the fingertips of the right hand. As you gently guiding that energy into the palm of the right hand. Softening into it. The back of the hand, the wrist, the whole right arm, right shoulder, underarm, right side of the waist, right hip, right leg, upper thigh, knee, shin, right ankle, and shifting that energy all the way into the top of the right foot, the sole of the right foot, and all 5 toes. Breathe in that intention into the whole right side of the body. The whole right side. And then gently feel that energy again in the whole right side. And imagine it transferring now into the left hand. And be sensing it or visualizing it in the fingers of the left hand, inside the palm, traveling to the back of the hand and wrist, the whole left arm, all the way towards the left shoulder. And noticing if the shoulders are gently up, creeping up towards the ears, dropping them down and away. And then allowing that energy to travel into the left under armpit and the left side of the waist. The hip, upper left leg, knee, shin, left ankle, and all 10 toes, 5 toes. Feeding that intention into the whole left side. There's a sensation or a color. And taking your time and noticing whether it's sensation, whether you can visualize it, that energy starts to transfer towards the heels as we're going to take it through the back of the body. Relaxing the heels with that energy of intention. And then traveling up through the calves and backs of the knees, backs of the legs, backs of the thighs and glutes. Coming higher into the upper back area, the mid-back area, and the upper back area. The whole length of the spine. Pulsating with that sensation or color of your intention. The backs of the shoulders, and the space between the shoulder blades. As we travel higher through the back of the neck, back of the head, the whole back of the body. Pulsating with that sensation or color of the intention energy. And gently shifting it into the top of the head. Be sensing or seeing how the space just above the crown of the head is also pulsating with that color or sensation as we are moving through the front of the face, the forehead, the eyes, the eyebrows and space between them, the ears and cheeks, the nostrils, upper lip and lower lip, and gentle space between the lips. The chin, the jaw, the throat, left and right collarbones, both sides of the chest, upper abdomen, solar plexus area, lower abdomen, and the pubic bone area. The whole front of the body. Notice that sensation, or visualize that color in the front of the body as we are shifting it once again towards the right side. Feel that energy, that intention pulsating through the right side of the body. And then gently shifting it towards the left side of the body. And then the whole back of the body. The whole front of the body. And the whole body together. The whole body together. Filled with that energy of your intention. And I invite you to repeat that intention to yourself again, between 1 and 3 times. Gently bring attention towards the area of your heart. Whether placing your hand on your heart, just guiding your intention towards the heart. Almost like it's concentrated in there now. Feel that connection and remember that that intention is there and you can always return to it anytime you want. Breathing deeply into your heart space. And as you breathe out, allowing that intention settle deeper and deeper. And as always, you're more than welcome to stay longer in this space, especially if you are lying down. Whenever you're ready, I invite you to acknowledge yourself for this practice of presence, for this gift of presence that you're giving to yourself. The gift of presence with your intention, with your body, with your breath. And I would like to acknowledge you for your practice and your dedication to yourself, your body, for being kind to you. I want to say have a fantastic rest of the week. Happy Easter if you are celebrating. I'll see you next time. Namaste.